Elizabeth. The party where we see the funa chibelesh. I'ma stick on you like a bamboo. Never need fin to family una chinja. Take it, got me going like a take it, got me going like a take it, oh yeah. When I told you that I love you was the only thing I wanted to say to you. I don't care when anybody thinks and talks about you, cause ain't nobody's gonna take your place, girl. I can't lie, cause you are more than perfect. Kuchokela pa minute na kumana ni vintu vambili unachinda. Take it, got me going like a take it, got me going like a take it, oh yeah. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Don't you walk away from me. I'ma treat you like a queen, like Elizabeth. The party where we see the funa chibelesh. I'ma stick on you like a bamboo. Never need fin to family una chinja. Take it, got me going like a take it, got me going like a take it, oh yeah. When I told you that I love you was the only thing I wanted to say to you. I don't care when anybody thinks and talks about you, cause ain't nobody's gonna take your place, girl. I can't lie, cause you are more than perfect. Kuchokela pa minute na kumana ni vintu vambili unachinda. Take it, got me going like a take it, got me going like a take it, oh yeah. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Don't you walk away from me. I'ma treat you.
They call it the motherland, and it is Africa that I'm talking about, the land that is made up of queens and kings. And this is King Boaz from earGROUND. And as I always do, I bring you nothing but the best of diamonds in Africa. And today I have a diamond all the way from Zambia, and his name is T DHAK. Murubanji.
Murubanji, King Boaz.
Bueno. Welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah. So man, let's get into it. How was your childhood like, growing up and everything? What are those fond moments that you miss growing up before adulthood started and its pressures?
Actually, it's been stress-free, you know. Growing up as a kid, you're always stress-free, and in an adult, it requires a lot of things, man. So it's hectic.
Yeah.
So we get to miss our childhood, you know. It's tough right now.
Yeah. All right. So at what point in your life did you decide to say, I think music is my thing?
I think that was 5 years ago. So, because all my childhood, I grew up loving music. You know, I've always been a music type of a person. Even though I grew a kid, play football, but still, it always clicked in my mind. You know, that I could be singing maybe different type of songs. Because I grew up in a family whereby, you know, my dad used to love music way too much. He loves music way too much, and so I was kind of spoiled with different types of sounds as I was growing up as a kid. So that gave me an interest into music. Not until now that I decided, okay, let me try this thing out. You know, we can start recording and check. Yeah, I think that was it for the childhood, man.
Yeah. So what type of sounds that you're listening to, what type of music that you grew up on that you still remember, this kind of artists that influenced your upbringing?
It was a fusion of different sounds. Fusion of different sounds. Like for the likes of PK Chishala from Zambia, Pongozi, because my dad, he's from way back, so he used to listen to those old Zambian music. So
Yeah.
without me knowing and having no choice to decide whether, okay, let me just listen to current music, you could just be there in the house, vibing to every song that plays in the house. So that
Yeah.
was kind of something we had. Yeah.
All right. So your decision to then say I want to pursue music and also still go to school. How did this come about? How were you able to negotiate this? And what was the response from your parents? Because most of the times, parents don't want to hear about this art thing. You gotta get that maths right. You gotta make sure that you polish your English, and then maybe we can talk about something else.
It was tough, man. I can't lie. Not until now, even just for them to accept that I do music is tough for them.
Yeah.
But that's just it. Our African culture, no parent would actually support their kid to do music. That's just something, obviously. So, uh, growing up in a family of three and being the firstborn, you know how it is. Yeah, a lot of expectations about my life. So, me doing music was constantly something that they would always contradict to say, this is not the right path. Try to do
Yeah.
something different. Yeah,
Yeah.
but school, was actually an obstacle as I studied music. I couldn't balance the two things, so I decided to quit music for a while. Not until I was done with my school. That's when I got back to music again. Yeah, not until now.
Oh, all right. Oh,
Yeah.
nice, nice. Yeah. So, do you remember, for example, the first time that you recorded something? Do you remember the first song that you went to for the students? Say, and how did it go? How was the reception for that particular song? Were you impressed? Did you put it out there, and were the fans giving you positive feedback?
It's always the first cut cuts deeper. So
Yeah.
I still remember the time I recorded my first song, and that was in 2019. 2019, I think somewhere between November or October. Yeah. But then
Yeah.
I had to release my first song. That was in 2019, 31st December, and the title Nipasela. That was my first song. From
Yeah.
there, you could give your friends and listen to it, and you get feedbacks out of it, and it was quite positive, even though and the negative side was there as well. Like just quit. This thing is for you. But you have to be persistent in everything you do. Like for me to decide to enter the studio for the first time, I knew what I was up to and I knew what was coming. For me to
Yeah.
accept music, I knew what was in stock for me. Because people can talk, people can positively talk, and people can negatively talk about your craft, but it's up to you, being an artist, to either listen to the views and take them too personal. And once you take the negative too personal to your side, it's gonna drain your spirit. And trust me, you can't do anything. That's just a
Yeah.
part of life. It not only applies to music, but it's just a part of life. Yeah.
Yeah. Like nice, nice. That was in the Pass Love.
Yeah.
Give me love. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
which
At
actually
least
that song is
Nyanja, I'm impressed. Nyanja. Translate it now, Nyanja. Like you from Nyanja to English, the parcel out. That's give me love. Yeah.
yeah, that's
That's
give me love. Yeah, so there are a few African languages that I can
uh,
understand because of speaking Ndebele and speaking Shona in Zimbabwe, and other languages, also other many languages which have common things amongst the African continent. For example, I
uh,
discovered that I can hear part of Swahili without doing much, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's because of this. So I know a bit of of Nyanja, like the past, like that's simple, yeah.
it shows that we come from the same motherland. So it's
Yeah,
different. Oh, we are one.
yeah.
It's very much.
So now coming to the Pase Love, what inspired this song? You are in your teens, I suppose, and you're still probably madly in love and whatnot, and or you're looking for someone. Who was the inspiration? Who was supposed to give you some love?
Being a teen, you experience a lot, and when it comes to love, you find this. You might think you found true love, and yet it was just something, maybe an infatuation, if I may say so. So you get to intend to be so much attached to that particular person, and after a certain breakup, you wish that person would give you that love back, and yet they can't. They moved on. They're with somebody else. That was something that really inspired me to write this song. Like, okay, let me just ask this girl to give me love, like, and pass it love. Maybe Angavere came back on you, but when I sing for his song, called Pass It Love. So that was it. That was the kind of
Yeah,
inspiration.
nice. So can we have this snippet of the Pase Love, just a brief snippet of the song?
Sorry, can't get you.
I was saying, can we have a beat? If you can just sing a bit of the Pase Love, maybe the chorus or something. Yeah.
It was like, my baby pass it love, oh, I be just give me your heart. You the only girl I got, the only one I want, the reason why I breathe, oh, oh. My baby pass it love, oh, I be just give me your heart. You the only girl I got, the only one I want, the reason why I breathe, oh. Yeah.
That's enough. That's enough. You are not breathing without this person. I'm afraid you might faint before this one is done. No, that's a great song. And the ironic thing, what's ironic about this song? It came out, I think, the same day when COVID was actually said to be a global pandemic on the 31st of December. That's the day when COVID-19 was declared as a pandemic. And then you have done your first song, and you are looking forward to be performing and gracing some stages. How has that impacted your career? How has COVID impacted your career? Looking at that at the beginning of your career, and that's when things were changing and people were not allowed to move out and whatnot.
It was actually tough, and for Zambia, they almost declared a total lockdown. That was it. But in some few areas, cause the bars were closed, no more shows for musicians, and some certain ones were closed, so it was hectic. I'm pretty sure you understand. This has hit. It's a global pandemic, and yeah, it's obviously it's been happening in different types of countries.
Yeah.
So and being the time that I released my first song and they declared such a pandemic, it was actually not a favorable moment to my side being an artist.
Yes,
Because I was
yeah.
okay, if this song hits differently, we could do 1 or 2 shows for it and it could change my music career. But unfortunately, that wasn't it. So we were forced now to be in a hideout and not expose everything. The only thing we had was the social medias. And let me not lie to you, back then, I think 2019, the Zambian social media wasn't that good. Like, people were not too familiar with everything I had, more especially artists, because they were used to do things like physically. So for them now to go on the internet and start exposing their craft, advertising their music, it's kind of hard. You know how it is. So it was tough. It was tough, and I'm happy that now things are getting back to normal, even though they're still declaring was this another pandemic, which is I think we're in the third wave of COVID now. Yeah, but with the vaccines, I think that things will get back to normal, hopefully, so I can push our music.
All right, nice. And then away from the pandemic, maybe if we can talk about for example, I've had some conversations with artists across Africa, and we usually have kind of the similar struggles and whatnot. And if you look at your own setup, the Zambian art scene, what maybe could you say is the problem, and what could you say is the solution? So paint a picture of what you think is the problem in the industry, and maybe what you suggest and think this is something that I think if we did 1, 2, 3, things might be better.
I think the only issue that could work out is, if at all the already established artists we have in Zambia stop sleeping on the new wave, and by the new wave I mean the upcoming artists, because music is in our hands for now. Those people tried the level best, and yeah, they've achieved. They've at least put Zaid on the map and everything. But even right now, these are fresh minds. We've got fresh ideas and everything. So if at all, there was this a department where they could at least promote the new wave, the upcoming artists, I'm pretty sure Zambian industry could reach on a higher level. I think that's the only thing I would love to change.
All right. So how is the media doing in terms of playing music from the youngins, because they also play a big role in terms of promoting young and upcoming artists, because there are situations where in certain countries it's always those top 5 artists, it's the same names that are played over and over again, and in most instances in such environments the industry never grows. If you look, for example, at South Africa, where they play almost everything right now, I don't know how many new artists have come out in 2021. If you start listing, you even forget. You find like so many of artists coming from different genres, and the industry grows because of that. Everyone feels like he's part of the system. So how is the media playing? Are they accepting you guys, new wave, and saying this is the new guys, let's give them a platform?
For now, I think they're slowly working on that. Let me not say they're not, or maybe they are, but I think it's already it's almost been in place. And yeah, just like you say, like you always having the top 5 list of the same names of certain artists every time, year round, which is different. For in Zambia here, it's really hard for a new upcoming artist to make it out there and is known by everyone. It takes time, it takes a lot of time. So it's pretty much a hard thing right now. So I think yeah, it might be possible. It's always full of doubts, right? It's always full of doubts. So
Yeah.
the only thing is, it depends with you as an artist individually. What you putting on the table, what you're made of. You have to prove yourself. That's at the end of the day, that's what really counts. So I can be here sitting and I'm not doing anything. I'm just complaining, and the Zambian industry is not doing this, is not doing that, and yet I'm not doing something for myself for people to see. So it all starts with me as an artist as well. I need to prove myself, for me to be recognized and be there as well. So I can also be counted one day on the top 5 list of the same people that are always there. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So how is the unity though? Are artists themselves united, whether it be it the elders in the industry or the young ones? Are they pushing together in the same direction? Because sometimes there's that friction which happens because people, whether it's equals or whatever. And how is the environment for female artists? Do we have female artists that are popping, that are doing something and being given a platform despite them being females? Because most of the times it seems like they are not treated equal as their male counterparts.
For now, women are also recognized now in the industry. Yeah, I won't mention names, but they are there now. At least things are happening because we've got these certain platforms. Like for now, we've got the most two happen like what are these? What are these? The most labels which are happening so far. We've got the Kalandanya music promotions and we've got the Nexus. Yeah, the Nexus at least on the Nexus side, I would say yeah, they're slowly putting in the women, and the women are in charge now. They're there as well. They're appreciating their talent and craft, which is all good. I think in the coming years or months, we'll see a lot of more female artists in the industry now. Yeah.
Ah, awesome. Yeah, nice. Yeah, and then now we come to your music. Is Oh Baby out or is still slow down?
Oh My Baby is not yet out.
Or not out? Right. All right.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
talk about Oh My
big.
Baby later. So now you come from the Pass Love. I am not sure if you got the love, but from the Pass Love, you went to Slow Down. Were you
Uh,
slowing down here with the girl from the Pass Love? Or or you also decided to move on. So what was the inspiration of Slow Down?
uh, my music is straight. It's straight, and just from the lyrical content of my songs, you'll be able to tell what somebody's actually talking about. This
Yeah.
is this song. This song is based on a certain girl who's trying to live your life. They're trying to walk away from your life, and you're telling them, just hold on. You can just slow it down for a little bit. Let me try to treat you like a queen, like Queen Elizabeth. So I can prove to you that okay, yeah, I'm a king. Let me treat you like a queen. But
Yeah.
on the other hand, still the girl, she's tripping. She doesn't want to stay with you. She just
All right.
only wants. Yeah, so that's it. for for Oh My Baby, I think there's been a delay because I never wanted to say this. It's such a why I'm thinking of releasing it together with the music video. That's the reason why we're
Oh,
delaying to drop it out. Yeah,
that's
we need to have more videos, for
yeah.
exposure so that people can at least recognize and know the actual person who's doing the craft, who's behind the craft. So
Yeah.
that's
All right. Yeah. Now back to Slow Down. You've got two losses, man. The person love, she left. Slow Down, she's leaving.
yeah.
Yeah. So Slow Down, the video is out now. So maybe if you can tell us where they can find the video, which channel you're using your name, and what's your name, and your YouTube channel, so people can check out Slow Down, which is actually a nice video. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate. You can just search for T DHAK, and I know a lot of people make mistakes when it comes to spelling of my name. It's actually
Yeah.
T, and there's a space DHAK. That's T DHAK. Then it says slow down, and slow down is only officially on YouTube. It's not yet on other platforms. We are
Oh,
yet
all
we
right.
are working on, yeah, we're working on that. Supposed to put it on different platforms. But for now, they can catch it on YouTube and watch from there. And then make sure they subscribe, for more new content. And click on the bell so they do not miss any new notification that comes. Yeah, I think they
Yeah.
can do it. And for these other platforms, they can search for me on IG, which is the Instagram. It's T DHAK. They can search for me on Facebook, the official page. It's T DHAK. On Twitter, it's T DHAK. It's T DHAK everywhere for me. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Nice. So besides oh baby, what else are you working on? Before you go, what else are you working on at the moment, and what can people expect from you?
People should expect an EP from me because I'm actually working on an EP. Yeah, and
Ah, nice.
it's titled For Your Ears Only.
All right.
That's the title of my EP, and I'll yet I'll be able to give feedback on it later on. But for now, I'm currently working on it, and I think it's 70 or 75% done. Yeah, so I'm
All
pretty
right.
sure they should be expecting it by next year.
Yeah, all right. One of, or rather, two of your icons are Burna Boy and Whiskey. You define your style as afro-fusion, and you say you mix these two. So my question would be, in Africa, which artists are you looking to work with besides Burna Boy and Wizkid, which I think it's obvious?
Being an artist, I think, you know, I'm dedicated to work with almost everyone that comes my way. So I won't be able to predict who I'm supposed to work with and whom I'm not gonna work with. So for now, I think any artist, and most.
But besides dying to work with Burna Boy and Wizkid, any artist can come.
Just one artist from me from Zimbabwe, then I can do a song with him. I think
nice. I would definitely link you out. Thank you so much, man, for your time. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you for hosting me. It's been a pleasure as well, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, this is King Boaz, earGROUND, signing out. Until next time, we are doing this all over Africa. King Boaz out.
I'ma treat you like a queen, like Elizabeth. A party where we see the phone chibelesh. I'ma stick on you like a bamboo. Never need fin to vambili una chinja. Take it, got me going like a take it, got me going like a take it, oh yeah. When I told you that I love you was the only thing I wanted to say to you. I don't care when anybody thinks and talks about you. Cause ain't nobody's gonna take your place, girl. I can't lie, cause you are more than perfect. Kuchoke la pa minute na kumana ni vintu vambili unachinda. Take it, got me going like a take it, got me going like a take it, oh yeah. Slow down. Don't you walk away from me. I'ma treat you like a queen, like Elizabeth. A party where we see the phone chibelesh. I'ma stick on you like a bamboo. Never need fin to vambili una chinja. Take it, got me going like a take it, got me going like a take it, oh yeah. When I told you that I love you was the only thing I wanted to say to you. I don't care when anybody thinks and talks about you. Cause ain't nobody's gonna take your place, girl. I can't lie, cause you are more than perfect. Kuchoke la pa minute na kumana ni vintu vambili unachinda. Take it, got me going like a take it, got me going like a take it, oh yeah. Slow down. Don't you walk away from me. I'ma treat you like a queen, like Elizabeth. A party where we see the phone chibelesh. I'ma stick on you like a bamboo. Never need fin to vambili una chinja. Take it, got me going like a take it, got me going like a take it, oh yeah. When I told you that I love you was the only thing I wanted to say to you. I don't care when anybody thinks and talks about you. Cause ain't nobody's gonna take your place, girl. I can't lie, cause you are more than perfect. Kuchoke la pa minute na kumana ni vintu vambili unachinda. Take it, got me going like a take it, got me going like a take it, oh yeah. Slow down. Don't you walk away from me. I'ma treat you